My name is Melissa Muchena. I'm from UNESCO. I work for the culture unit.
My name is Rodney Tnashebuniko, and I'm a consultant at UNESCO in the culture sector.
Today we are launching our Creative Harare portal at Motor Republic, a creative hub. We are hoping that this website is going to be a tool that artists use to advertise their work, to advertise their arts, and to advertise their passion.
We are currently partnering with Arterial Network to host what we call the Creative Harare website. So this website is all about highlighting and showing the cultural spaces that are in Harare. A place where when one visits to Harare, they know that they are going to this place. They have to explore and look at the creative spaces that are in Harare.
We have found that there isn't a lot of support for artists in Zimbabwe, and it's important for them to have a platform where they can express themselves and people can also know where to locate them. So we are hoping that Creative Harare portal will not just be another website that's on the internet, but something that our artists can use, specifically ones that are in Harare, because the portal is called Creative Harare. And we are hoping that some kind of emancipation can come from that, especially in terms of advertising, because we know that is expensive. And yeah.
We have chosen Motor Republic as a venue to host to launch this portal, because it's a creative hub where cultural entrepreneurs come and be creative.
Creative Harare, what are we talking about? It's not new, it's not revolutionary, we don't expect that. It's one of supposedly existing tools that we may talk about in terms of promoting creative activities in Harare, creative and cultural activities in Harare. But it is an important piece of mosaic. It is going to contribute to the promotion of creative and cultural interests in Harare, hopefully also we are going to do it in Bulawayo, and as a best practice probably we can see it in other parts of Africa, because our key partner, Arterial, has already thought of it. Now we know that there are a number of other partners, international, bilateral, in Zimbabwe, in some other countries. They're developing similar products. And that's great, because it does contribute to the understanding, knowledge, awareness of culture and creative industries. And this we know for a fact in other parts of the world, that creative and culture industries do contribute significantly to the economic development. We would like to see this thing, how and when can we observe and measure this kind of impact in Harare and in Zimbabwe. I say Harare because one of the important things that we are looking at is clearly in terms of urban environments. We know that migration in Africa now is increasing of movement from rural to urban, and we have to look at this thing as a development in a span of time that's going to impact the quality of living in urban centers, and what creative and cultural industries can do to contribute to the improvement of not only living, but definitely creative and cultural expressions that are going to be stemming from this context. This is just a small piece in a bigger mosaic, particularly when we look as whole of Africa. This is an element that contributes on a long term on, for instance, in achieving sustainable development goals. One specific goal, 11.7, that speaks about sustainable cities, do consider creative and cultural industries as important part of it. If we look at the African Union Agenda 2063, Aspiration 1, speaking of development of urban environment, sustainable cities, it actually speaks about cities as hubs, as creative hubs. Aspiration 5 of African Union Agenda speaks about specifically about culture, creativity, heritage. So a number of elements on a global scale or continental scale where this particular activity that we are launching today, this particular platform, will contribute to the indicators they already have in this broader strategic frameworks.